Yeah, yeah. Josephine, baby. Let me take you for a ride. Let me take you for a spin, baby. Yeah. I need you by my side, cause I really do miss you lately. Yeah. Boy, you do me something way I never feel before. Boy, it feels like magic, but I know that it's your love. You do me right, you know do me wrong. Since you did my life, blessings don't involve. You give me joy, you know give me sorrow. For your love I go fight, yeah. Give us a better tomorrow. Hey, baby.
Say hi to YouTube. Say hi. Yes, this is Shiloh. Oh, my little munchish punchish. You gonna stop making noise? Are you gonna stop making noise? You gonna stop making noise? It's my little poo-poo. It's my little poo-poo. See, one guy can't look so good. Let me enjoy yourself. Let me put you in the mood. You don't like, listen, you always want to think you're such this big, bad dog that you could tear everybody apart. No, you can't. You're so little and tiny. And you're the cutest little thing ever. Yay, she's so cute. So this video is going to be about life after cancer. Life after a complete thyroid disectomy. Life being on a pill. So stay tuned, watch to the end, and go ahead and subscribe and comment and hit that like button and turn on your notifications. So whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So welcome back to my family and friends, and thank you for being a part of It's My Life Journey, and thank you for being there with me. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this video. One of the first thing I want to talk about is surgery. My second surgery. A lot of people had concerns about the second surgery, and if you haven't seen the last video, that's where I explained the reason why I'm doing a second surgery. And I'm gonna be brief, best to be informative. I'm just gonna share my experience, and this video is gonna be one of the last video I'll be doing on my cancer story, because this is the end of the road. I am officially being clear cancer free. So my videos from this point gonna be about lifestyle, hair, makeup, and traveling. I'll be having on my channel, so you guys need to stay tuned. I have a lot of materials already stored up in works for you guys, so go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you have any videos that you would like to see me do, so feel free to comment, and you know, anything you want me to share with you, just go ahead and ask, and I'll be more than happy to respond. So let's get into the surgery day. The only reason why we're doing surgery number 2 was because the first surgery, they had determined that the cancer had spreaded to my lymph nodes and in my dissection and to my left. The first surgery, they only removed the right side of my thyroid, and they found out that the left cancer was in the left, and in my nodules, and in one of my dissection in the middle of my throat. So they transferred me over to MD Anderson Hospital, and when I went over to MD Anderson Hospital, because it was more of a bigger scare, because they told me I have one of those rare cancer that is spreading, and you know, they don't know as to how fast it's spreading. So they moved me over to MD Anderson Hospital, which is a hospital that deals with just cancer patients and deals with cancer on a bigger level. So I went there, saw my doctor, sweetest doctor, Miss Dr. Fisher. She's so sweet. And she was like, let me do my research, because you did 2 ultrasound prior to your first surgery, and they both was measuring 1.5, 1.7. Now the pathology report saying 4.7. Something might be not right somewhere. So let's do our research first before we jump ahead and jump the gun and, do some. She went ahead and did all her research and found out that the cancer is only in the base of my left thyroid. So she recommended that we go ahead and do a complete thyroid disectomy, which meaning we are removing every single thing. And she went and did that, and it was like, we'll pump the brakes on the radiation. And so she's like, let's wait on that. Let's do the complete disectomy, and we'll send it off to go get tested. And when that result come back, we'll see whether or not you needed radiation. She said, we'll go in with the surgery and remove anything that we see looks suspicious. That's the reason why we're doing surgery number 2. Because there was cancer remaining, but they didn't know how severe it was. They noticed at the base of my left thyroid, but they didn't know the severity of it, if it's completely took over my left or it's in already my nodules. They didn't know.
This visit to MD Anderson, did you come by personal vehicle or public transportation?
Personal vehicle?
In the last 2 weeks, have you been at a gathering of more than 10 people?
No, ma'am.
Are you current symptoms today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And we just do one side of the nose nasal swab. Do you have a preference left or right?
Doesn't matter.
They only call you if you test positive. So no news is good news, and you can keep whatever appointments you have scheduled. Unless you're looking at protein. Kleenex in case I need to sneeze. And just tilt your head back if you can so I can see. I'm gonna touch the tip of your nose here.
Did on my COVID testing, I literally took over 20 COVID tests. I swear I don't want to take no more. I am so burned out on taking COVID tests. So I did COVID tests, did all my blood works, and I went in the hospital in surgery day. MD Anderson Hospital I could see why they're one of the best. When I got in there, my surgery appointment was, I got to be there by 5 o'clock that morning. So I went in at 5 o'clock. My surgery time was scheduled for 7 o'clock that morning. Between 5 and 7, I saw literally like 10 doctors. Literally like 10 doctors. Every doctor was coming there was in charge of something. Medication to calm me a little bit because I told them I was nervous, and they gave me the medication to calm me, and that medication literally put me to sleep. I'd even remember going into the operating room. That's so out of it I was. So I went in there. I didn't pay attention to how long the surgery was.
So this is my next morning after surgery. I'm feeling a lot better. I just have some slight mucus in my throat. It's giving me a hard time to take down because of the surgery. But I'm gonna drink some lemon and ginger tea with honey to see if that's gonna make it go away. But the doctor prescribed some type of, I don't know what it is. We'll see when they get here. But their food so far been amazing. I'm like, today's my first day eating solid food. They're gonna try me on solid food. I already took my pain meds. And I took my thyroid medication for the first time. So it's the first day of the rest of my life I took my first thyroid medication. So we're gonna try to see if I could eat some food before I go home and get in my warm, comfy bed. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. I gotta chew, like, really, really, like, actually chew my food to make sure it goes on good. And the pain medication is supposed to start kicking in, so that will help me, to not feel the pain. So I think I'm gonna be doing good.
Waking up from surgery, I had pain. It was severe pain, but it wasn't pain from them removing the thyroid. And they had explained that to me. They was like, you could be feeling pain, but it's not from the thyroid being removed. It's more from they putting the breathing tube down my throat. They had to pull my muscles. Like, we have two muscles right here. They had to pull those apart to put the breathing tube down and to take out whatever needed to be taken out. So the pain was coming more from the breathing tube. And it was like a sore throat. It's like one of the worst sore throats you could ever have. That was my pain level. And it didn't last long. With the first surgery, I was in severe pain for days. I couldn't eat. I woke up at this hospital with this second surgery, and I was eating. And the food at the hospital, oh my God, it was so good. I felt like I was at a 5-star restaurant, no lie. They give you a menu. The only thing missing from the menu was wine, but that menu list was so long. It's like you could choose dinner, appetizer, breakfast. I mean, dessert. You could choose whatever you want to choose. You could have.
Favorite tea is my favorite tea. Oh my God, it smells so good.
And the thing with their menu, if you order something right now, it takes an hour for them to bring it to you. So order prior in advance. Don't wait till you're hungry to order the food. Like, order it in advance. And after you order it, within that time they deliver it, you could order something else again. I'm like, really? Boo-boo. She even ordered some stuff. Okay. So I make sure I order stuff. The kitchen closes at 9, so I'm ordering stuff by 8 o'clock for 12 o'clock at night, or stuff to pick on, while, the kitchen is closed. So I ordered. The food was pretty good. The staff was amazing. The doctors there was amazing. I had no complaints. They were really, really nice. They really took good care of me. And after surgery, the next day I woke up was the first day they gave me my first thyroid pill, which is the Thyroid. And that's the pill I'm going to be on for the rest of my life. I'm going to be taking. It's a small, tiny little pill. Like, you put it in your mouth and it disappears. I don't even know where it goes. I got to make sure I'm swallowing it. I got to make sure it's not lost somewhere under my tongue. That's how small it is. So I don't really, it's not a big deal for me. It's not something. At first, I was kind of scared, like, oh my God, I got to be on this pill. Like, what if I go on a trip and I forget the pill? Like, what will happen? And, of course, I asked all my questions to the doctor, like, what if I forget to take the pill, a certain time of the day? Because you have to, they recommend that you take it every day on the same time. So if you start taking it at 9 o'clock in the morning, every day, take it at 9 o'clock. Doesn't have to be exact 9 o'clock, 9:01, 9:05, but take it 9 o'clock. And I would ask the question, what if I forget to take the pill? What effect would it have on me? And it was like, if you forget to take it, just take it, but you got to take it on an empty stomach. So you have to be 4 hours prior to you eating nothing. So say you wake up and it's like 11 o'clock and it's like, oh, I forgot to take it at 9 o'clock, but you had breakfast already. You got to wait 4 hours, then take it. 4 hours of not eating, then take it, and then wait another hour before you eat anything else. So that's just, but it becomes a lifestyle. I think it becomes a lifestyle. It's just like if you're on birth control and you have to take it because you don't want to have a baby. You take it every day. It's just, for example, it's just like that. So it becomes a lifestyle and you get used to it. Within a week, my body was used to getting up every morning taking it. So that's what I'm doing. But I spent one night in the hospital, then I came home. And after me coming home, that was the hardest part of not having your thyroid. Your fatigue, you have no energy. It's like getting up just to go to the bathroom was like I had just did 3 hours in the gym. I got up, I stayed in bed for a week without trying to do anything or move because I couldn't move my head, left or right or up and down because of the surgery. Of course, the incision and, so I really couldn't move my head. So they advised me not to drive for 2 weeks. So I've been home. This is my 3rd week been in the house. But I'm starting to drive, like I'm going, to the store and stuff like that. And when I, where was I? Oh, okay. So I woke up and I stayed in bed for a week and I was feeling good. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm having energy. My throat wasn't hurting me anymore. Go in the kitchen and, start to see if I could do some stuff. And I went in the kitchen and I decided to do a little bit of dishes and pick the broom up and start sweeping. My son was, he was outside helping me. And I literally felt the room got dark, like everything just got dark. And my stomach felt funny. I felt nauseous. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm about to pass out. I went and grabbed onto the kitchen counter and I told my son if he could grab me a bottle of water. He gave me the water and I, trying to breathe and everything. And I drank the water and made it to my bedroom. It took me like literally like almost like 5 minutes. I made it to the bedroom and I went and lay down. I felt like I had just worked 10 hours with no break, standing on my feet all day. So the doctor did mention to me, she said it will take like 6 weeks for your body to get adjusted to the Thyroid, feel normal again. I didn't understand that. I was like, am I gonna feel like not myself? And that's one question I didn't really ask her. But now that I'm, starting to move around and doing stuff, I see what she was saying. Oh, horrible. So after that, it took me like 2 days before I got up a bed again. So I got up and tried to move around and walk around, and even taking a bath, I get extremely tired. Going down the stairs, it's like I'm out of breath, like I just run a marathon. So fatigue is very, very huge. And I would say it affects you if you have a job that doesn't, like my job, I'm qualified for FMLA, which is like a long leave. So I'm grateful that I had that opportunity to have that type of service to me, because I don't know how some people are able to go back to work and function normally and keep a job the way that your body is. It's like a shock and you're going through something. It's like you remove a kidney and you have to be adjusted to having just one kidney, or a substitute for that kidney. You got to let that substitute take effect. So I think that's what the Thyroid is doing. But I'm getting better as the days go by. I'm feeling a lot more stronger because I'm relaxing. A friend of mine telling me to be nice to myself, and I'm taking that into consideration very heartedly, because I'm trying to not let anything bother me. Another side effects of not having your thyroid is irritability. Everything irritates you. Think it was bad before, it was worse. So all that gotta get settled. And I'm feeling mine is getting settler, and so like I'm feeling more back to myself. But I'm like 75% there. But things irritate me easily. And when it irritates you, you get angry and you start losing focus because everything is out of balance. Nothing is together. So I try not to let things bother me. And another effect of not having the thyroid is losing of focus. I lose my focus easily. My short-term memory is not the best, but I could feel it coming back. Because I could have a conversation with you right now and I'll be like, what we just talk about? What did we just talk about? It's not there. But I could feel it coming back slowly and slowly. So that is getting better. Breathing. My breathing is very short. Like I'm out of breath easily. The anxiety is, I want to say it's on a minimal, but it's there still. So that's one of the main thing I'm hoping will go away is the anxiety. It's there, but it's not as how it used to be when I had the cancer. So it's going away. And I just can't wait to start working out and get back in the gym, because I feel like all this will be helpful if I go in the gym and start working out. I don't know, but that's what I'm presuming. I could say that change since my thyroid again been removed, my blood pressure. I've never was on blood pressure medication, never had to be on blood pressure medication, and never had problem with my blood pressure. And now it's permanent, like it's there. Like I'm taking hydrochlorothiazide, and then I'm taking amlodipine. Doctor told me it was because of my rapid weight gain. I gained 25 pounds since my first surgery. Like I said, my little cheeks are like, but I love my weight gain. I am one of those person that is like fortunate to, like, I have room to gain some weight. I've been trying to gain weight for years and years and years and years, and whoever know me from way back when, boo. You know this girl wanted a few pounds on her body. So the weight gain is kind of okay, but then I'm realizing it's causing me to have high blood pressure, and she ain't with that. So I'm waiting for me to feel 100% so I could go back in the gym to try to get rid of these little few pounds. Not a lot, a couple of pounds, so I could not be on this blood pressure pills, because I don't like taking this stuff. I don't like taking a lot of pills, but I'm trying to take a lot of vitamins. I'm taking vitamin D, all these other vitamins and stuff. My calcium being amazing. That's the one I was scared about, because if my calcium level was low when they did the surgery, I would have to be taking calcium pills 3 times a day, every day for the rest of my life. But she was so amazing and was able to save these little nodules that I didn't have to. She was able to rescue those little boys that was sitting up there to transfer these calciums to my body. And a girl that got to be on calcium pills. Well, okay, she is good. So I'm glad I don't have to be on that. My calcium been perfect. And there was like, when you go home for the next 4 days, pay attention. If your fingers get tingly or get numb and around your mouth get super numb, your calcium level fell low, and you have to take 4 Tums pills, pop 4 of those, and it will, calm down. So I was like, okay. So when I came home, I was like so nervous. I slept on my hand one spell, and it felt numb, tingling, and I jumped. I was like, oh my God, my fingers are feeling numb. But I was like, I was sleeping on my hand. I was like, no, that's not what it is. So paranoid that you're paying attention to every little thing, every little signs, and everything that they say could be, going wrong or could be happening to you. And, but I'm so glad that it's over. And I think those are the only medication I'm on. Oh, and I take my ashwagandha, and I will not take my ashwagandha. Okay, that's my baby, and I think everybody should research about ashwagandha and what it does for you, and how it calms you down, and how it makes you relax if you're stressed out. And it's over the counter. It's natural herbal pills. I'll put a picture up with it somewhere around here. I'm gonna put a picture up so you could see what it is. It really, like, right after I got out the shower, my heart started racing fast. My breathing was out of control. It's like anything you get anxious, or I take one, and within minutes I'm normal. I'm back to myself. My breathing calmed down. I'm feeling good. I'm like normal. Anytime you're feeling stressed out, take ashwagandha. Buy it, keep it with you, and you will see how life is. It doesn't make you stress about nothing. Thank you, Giselle. Yeah, my girl put me on the ashwagandha. Scared to like try stuff to help yourself, because a lot of people are carrying a lot of burden and stress on them, and they don't do anything about it. Then all of a sudden they lose their mind, and then you wonder why. It's like, if you know a friend that is going to recommend it to them, and, tell them, hey, I heard somebody, say this ashwagandha helps, like maybe try it, and promise you life will be a whole lot better. You won't worry about a goddamn thing, okay? The first time I saw my doctor and they did the ultrasound, she said it looks like there's no more sign of cancer. So on the only part they saw the cancer was at the base of the left thyroid, but that still wasn't guaranteed. So I could have said I didn't have no more cancer there, but there was still a possibility that pathology report could come back and say something totally different, because determine if you're completely cancer free or not. So I would say that I was cancer free, but not quite sure, because I had to wait till after the second surgery to really determine and really remove everything and say I'm clear. Know that has happened. Like 2 days after, she said the pathology report normally takes like 10 days. But within 2 days, she was calling me. She's like, I got some good news. She said that. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I'm like, oh, baby. She said, the pathology report came back and you are cancer free. She said the left thyroid didn't have any cancer, just at the base. She said all your nodules came back clean, cancer-free. So I have all my nodules still. And his babies are still up in here. And they're all clean. And you are 100% cancer-free. And I'm like, thank you. I cried like a baby, of course. Anybody would. I mean, that's the silver lining of any illness you're going through, any battle you're facing or fighting. That's the silver lining. That's the result you want to hear at the end of it all. And I pray that everybody could hear that same result. Look at how small it is or how big it is. That's the result you're waiting to hear. And when I started this process 3-4 months ago, this was the moment I was waiting for. I was at the beginning, but I was looking forward to this moment. Like, this was the moment I was waiting for. I didn't know how long it would take for me to get there. I hope it was going to be short, which it was. Felt like it was forever, but in hindsight, it was like 3 months of, battling it. And at the end, I'm like, okay, I'm here. I could see light at the end of the tunnel. Baby, you all see me out there enjoying my beautiful life. Don't tell me nothing, okay? Because this girl going to enjoy her life to the fullest of every potential I have. I will celebrate, enjoy, praise God, and do what I do, okay? I have a different outlook on life. I don't know, it's like I woke up with a whole new discovery. Like, there are things I would accept, there are things I'm not going to accept. There's nothing you could do or say to me that upsets me anymore. Like, things don't bother me. Like, things literally doesn't bother me. Like, you're going to sit here and think I'm going to be bothered by any little petty little stuff after I just went through one of the most difficult times in my life, looking at my kids, them wondering like, how long am I going to be here for them? No. Everything else outside of that is second nature to me. Like, I just have a different outlook on life, and it do give you a different mentality when it comes to life. It makes you think different, feel different. It's like, I don't know. I just tell everybody, I wake up and I just felt different on life. I literally felt different. Like, I just feel different. So I'm going to be doing a lot of fun videos, sharing my life, going places. I'm going to be bringing a lot of hair videos, makeup videos. I'm not a makeup artist, but I do a little something. I just have a natural look today. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing. His eyebrows on point though. Yeah. But I'm not a makeup artist, as I said, but I will, try my best. If you guys want to see something, I will do it. But I'm a hairstylist. I'm a cosmetologist license, baby. Okay? So I will be sharing you guys different hairstyles, different tips and tricks on some of these hairstyles that I'll be doing. I'll be vlogging, and I will be going places and vacationing in different places and take you guys along with me to show you guys these places. Different foods and cultures and all these things I have planned. So my channel is gonna be fun, so you guys stay tuned. And a girl have no more cancer. So we gonna bust this channel open, okay? So I want to thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. I want to thank you guys for being there. I want you guys to share this video, and else I did it. It's been a minute since I did my own nails. You all know me. I used to have a nail shop way back when in Belize. I used to do acrylics, but I went more into the hair thing for me. But I was like, I'm not gonna go sit at a shop. I'm just gonna sit in my bed and do my own nails. Like, take time for myself. So I'm taking time for myself. Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys stay tuned. There's a lot of video coming, a lot of fun videos. No more of the serious stuff, no more of the sad stuff. A girl don't got cancer no more, so she ain't got time to be doing no more sad stuff. Thank you, Father God, for all your blessings you've been raining down on me. And we finna do this. We finna make this happen. Okay? So talk to you guys later. Bye.